Okay guys, I've got for you here true bamboo leaf palm training practice. It's a little bit crazy. Whoever wants to train it, but just remember that you're going to be hitting flat iron. So what I've got here, and you can make a better setup than me, is I've got a cast iron 5 kilo weight plate, and I've had to cheaply set it up here. Now, in the Shaolin, 72 Secret Arts of the Shaolin, the actual training for bamboo leaf palm is on a free hanging bag. So I've never had a free hanging bag, well obviously until I sorted this rig out, and I've been using this to supplement my iron bag training. You're meant to do it with an iron bag, which is about 15 kilos it starts off at, but as you can see my iron bag's a bit smaller than that, so I've hung a weight plate, and the fact that it's free swinging it's the training, it's the specific training that you want, and that's how you're meant to train this bamboo leaf palm. It's like a penetrative force, yeah. So stand however you want, yeah. Do your qigong exercises. I've been doing them, for once I've been doing them for quite a bit before the video, so I'm all warmed up and I've done all my qigong, because you know obviously this is a hefty thing to hit, and then get the positioning of your hand right, yeah, and make strikes at it, yeah, nothing fancy, strikes, yeah. Just like that. Yeah. Change legs if you need to. Yeah, I'm just leaving gaps so you can see, yeah, but really I'd be sort of here and striking it the other way. And the sort of striking and projecting with the body, yeah, and as you can imagine, it's very, it's rough and ready, especially with my cheap setup. I'd suggest you guys get a higher bar, yeah, strike it, yeah. I can't let mine swing too much because I'm in my conservatory, I don't have a lot of space, yeah. Yeah, and you're striking, obviously, if I take this aside, you're striking, yeah, the actual steel itself. You can hear it ringing from the strike of the hand. Can you hear? Yeah? And part of it's, you know, getting, the reason I've covered it in cloth is because I don't want to be touching if you're training with it a lot, I don't want to be touching the chrome. And then the same, just hit it on the sides as well, like so, yeah. Like I see, I don't have a lot of space. It's unfortunately it's nothing amazing or magical. It's just strikes. Yeah. Yeah, and you have to align the fist correctly, otherwise you keep hitting the bone of the end of the hand here. So it's proper bamboo leaf, but the best way to practice it is as I was. I'll train on this side so you can see. Line it up and just low posture and striking. Yeah, like so. Yeah. Or horse stance in front of it. Yeah, like so. Yeah. There. 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 Now this isn't ideal because there's a rope there, so if you hit up here you get a bit of the rope. So you're trying to just hit as low as you can on the weight. Yeah. And not every hit's a success. So let's swing, slash it again. See, I have to stop it swinging because of my dummy. It's a bit old now. Just, that's it. Let it move in. Yeah, and just strike. Yeah. So that looks very ramshackle. Yeah, and do your qigong, whatever you do, and remember, qigong's obviously with the legs. Anyway, that looks very ramshackle, but that's literally what it is. Stepping forward and striking. That's not the ideal height. It's not an ideal anything, but it's all I've got in here is I've got this, and I can do that, and I can just crouch really low, and it's very this sort of striking into the object, free swinging makes for a very powerful strike. Yeah, if I there's it on the house. Yeah. Yeah, that's true bamboo leaf palm. You're training it in that way, honestly. So try it, hang a weight up. I saw recently someone did a weight flat on a surface as well, like a steel tile. That's brilliant as well, and I was you know, very pleased with that and impressed by that. And obviously reading the palm like a bamboo leaf training texts, you know, there is a different kind of training to be had with the bag free hanging, and certainly with that technique, iron palm like bamboo leaf trained on an iron bag, the actual bag in the technique as it's written down is a free swinging bag. Like I said, it weighs 10 kilos, it's a free swinging bag of iron shot, and it's meant to be hung at sort of head height or whatever and struck in that manner. And although this isn't a bag like this, it's still free hanging, it's an iron target, not quite the same, but to do in conjunction with your iron bag, it really helps you get that alignment of the hand right and the particular way in which you would strike with this forward palm, which would be a very deadly manner. And of course, if you had the crazy space to build this mock-up with a 15 kilo bag full of iron, once you trained on that for a while, you keep making the bag heavier and heavier. So with a rig like this, or you know, an improvised rig, you could, I suppose, get like a 20 kilo plate, which I'm looking into, you know, a bigger and a bigger plate that you could slap with a sort of cheaper rig like that. It's crazy, I know, but that's a very traditional method of palm like bamboo leaf training, and it's one that I've incorporated into my training, and it's just helped with the iron palm. You know, you train many ways. You train flat, train on trees forward, train on wooden dummy, train on hanging swinging targets as well. Anyway guys, have good training.